What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Manchester United Football Manager 2022 series on the beta, and this is going to be the finale. We've made it to the Champions League final. The full game is going to release in a couple of days now, so yeah, this will be my last video on the beta. Maybe I'll make one tomorrow, maybe just like a tips video, or just something to get a video out, as I like to get a video out every single day. But if not, yeah, we'll just wait till the full game actually does release, and we're going to be starting the Journeyman series, so look out for that. We're going to make that definitely a bit more detailed than, most series I do, just with the save itself. A Journeyman's going to be very detailed with being just moving a lot of teams throughout a save, which, yeah, it just brings so many storylines as well. So I hope you guys will be ready to strap in for that. And of course, big love to the guys that are supporting the channel over on Patreon. It is greatly appreciated. And as I said in the last episode, this save will be going up for everyone on that tier to be able to download the save themselves, with my previous ones like the Sunderland save I did last year, and the one with Blackburn I got in FM20. My last couple main saves on the channel. So yeah, that's all over there. As I did say, we were going to play those last couple Premier League games of the season off camera. Against Liverpool, we showed we were stronger, and that gave me hope. Obviously, that was a home match for us, so I think there's a little more advantage than the final will be. But Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, and Mason Greenwood scoring. Nice to see that. Then against Man City, another tight encounter, like you see there. The first two goals scored, Bernardo Silva got a late goal. My reaction there is, we saw what happened in real life, didn't we? Man City really dominated United, especially in the first half when Oli completely got his tactics wrong. Playing against Pep, Man City, 5 at the back was never working. I don't think I've ever seen, I can't even remember a game where a team would come to Old Trafford and dominate Man United like that in that first half. So that's why we need to do this save here to turn things around. But next up, the final against Liverpool, we will go into. I just thought it was perfect timing to show things right here. This is when, awards and all that will be given out. Bruno Fernandes was the English Footballer of the Year, and then he's named as English Players Player of the Year. But then Aubameyang scored the most goals. I feel we had a healthy load. We spread the load of goals, but yeah, great job by Aubameyang to know he's a good striker. Yeah, look at those. Pretty strong attributes. The only thing with him, he's getting older for Arsenal, so they probably need to replace him. But he's good to rely on first season. And then the Golden Glove, Edison, he gets it. De Gea didn't have a bad season, but, it's for the goalkeepers. We got the Premier Division. That's where you can, no matter how many real name updates you download, well, I mean, there's one main one, you can never... Maybe in the editor, but this one, I don't think you can rename the award names. That's why that says Premier League, and that's why it says Premier Division. I'm actually not sure you can do that anymore. So we're keeping Woodward happy. Excellent. So the team of the year, we almost look at to see who didn't make it. We got 6 players there. You got De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Pogba in midfield, Mbappe up forward. So that's a pretty solid team on paper. And Alexander-Arnold makes the right mid, which is pretty tough on a right mid, on a right winger, I'd say, if there was any that had a good season. So with 5 days to go, let's just hope we don't get any injuries. As I said, I wanted to update you guys on the awards for the season, for the Premier League season there. We definitely got involved. And then a team meeting for the Champions League final. Let's go through, see what we should say here. I personally seem to like the right option on the positive. If you wonder, it may be different on other occasions, but that's generally, if you look at the first one there, no one remembers cup final loser. Yeah, I always it doesn't sound as good, and generally could make players unhappy as well. So we're going to go with that one, and massive. They didn't seem to get that excited, but they didn't cause outrage. Expressionless. So I think that was maybe mid-ground. See, Delo got played. Okay. But also, I think they're not either way. Which could almost be better sometimes. They're just focused on it. their focus on the job at hand. That's what I'm taking out of it as well. Expressionless is probably, there's a lot of those, and there's reserved. So, yeah, that's not really reacting either way, apart from Diogo Dalot. Not sure if he'll get much of a game time on the day, but, yeah, what I like to take from that, it was positive in terms, like yeah, there was no negatives here. Yeah, that's, because you can easily stuff that one up if you're not too careful. Because, yeah, what he says here, what expressionless, you've really managed to motivate the players. Really? Expressionless? that doesn't sound like it. I think they're in the best possible frame of mind. Okay, I'll take that. I just feel expressionless. It sounds a little negative, though. But as I also said, it could mean they're just focused on the job at hand. So, yeah, you're not seeing anyone going too crazy. What are you really expecting? But this is the moment now. We're here for the Champions League final. Let's go out there. Continue the form. We feel control, no injuries, so I feel we managed really, really well up until this point, as you can see, especially for the starting 11 right here, and even connections. But yeah, we're going to talk about the fitness level. We already touched on how that's really familiar for me. If someone was going to have the lowest rating in the first team, it probably will be like your ball-winning, more defensive type of midfielder, because they're not getting involved in as many goals. Whereas I think Tchouaméni, of course, he's had his growth there, but I think he's done, key things. He's winning the tackles. Like, that's his job. He's doing his job for me. He's not going to be getting so many assists. He might play the ever so rare key pass. Funnily enough, he had 5 against Dortmund in that game, but yeah, you don't see that a lot. He might make an interception in the game, make some tackles, win a few headers, and generally they're key. He'll get a key one as well sometimes. So yeah, he just plays a simple role. I think that's what you need out of your ball-winning midfielder. So, yeah, we wanted to definitely start Mbappe and Ronaldo, and not Greenwood in this one, and Sancho. I just feel, yeah, have the big names, have the real big names here. It almost wouldn't make sense having them on the bench. Let's go. And you see Liverpool have, a pretty standard 11. It's what you would expect, probably, Liverpool going into a match in real life. Yeah, it's looking really like that. See, look at this. I almost don't have to go with an additional team talk, but saying nothing, we've got to go. Media's given us credit just to, get on top of those reactions. But that's actually quite incredible. I generally don't see that many. Hey, it's a big occasion. So the build-up, I think the build-up has been good. The build-up, okay, we had that team meeting as well. When majority were expressionless, was that right? That's big though, because majority were expressionless, and I was saying, they were just focused. It wasn't a bad reaction, and it showed, the motivated amount. Oh, I thought that, but it looks like going different. The angle of it, I thought it was going to curl in to the guys for a header. It was going the other way. Just wondering. Is this going to come for us? It's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. It's going to be really fitting as well. Is it going to be offside? He enjoyed that one. Look, he's fractionally offside, but we know these are being almost awarded more often than not now. So we'll take a look at the replay nice and closely here. Nice and clean. And yeah, he's incredibly close. But it looked like he's just onside. It's a weird adjustment to the feelings, though, because we're coming off playing FM21. Yeah, he's onside there. You can see it. I thought Van Dijk was the one. But you know what I mean? Our reactions are like, oh, no, that's going to be offside. We're playing so many days and hours of FM21. We've got to adjust to that. Pretty straightforward start here. But before we get too deep into saying that, they had a corner dealt with. Now it's Robertson. They still got a lot of opportunity from this chance. Defended pretty well, but it's still not over. Van Dijk, if we win it back, he's out of position. It's disappointing. Disappointing, and that's probably even more disappointing. Pretty disappointed with De Gea's effort there, and I still don't like how De Gea's rated. I still don't like how he's rated. He's a very good goalkeeper. Again, he even made a lot of saves against City in real life. I know we're playing against Liverpool here, but if we're going off most recent performance, silly. But it's not even just that individual there. I do just mean overall how he's rated. I feel like in his goalkeeping, he has too many lower ones, important anyway. I really, really think he's better than a 3-star rated keeper, man. Like, doesn't feel right. I think they need to revisit how, his attributes are doled out. Ronaldo, let's just get it back. Let's get it back. Just keep running, Rashford. Wow, he almost stalled there, and then a terrible shot selection, and let alone execution. Come on. Don't let them... Yes, Ronaldo. And I just love that Ronaldo feels like Ronaldo. Like, he's not just a great player, but he gets those leaps and he gets those headed goals. That's really, really cool to see. So maybe it's like kind of like player personalities being involved. As I said, he's not just rated. Like, that kind of goal is Ronaldo-like. You might want to see something I don't like. You don't... Okay, you can click on a player if he scored for you, got a yellow card, or assisted. So that's good. Or any kind of event. But, yeah. We'll go here now. He's got good jumping reach. He's got his height there, good heading ability, but anything out of sight, like, from what we can gain from his profile anyway, what it's looking like, it might just be that. It might just be those specific attributes, and maybe, I don't think any player traits show that, but yeah, he really goes for that leap and heads it in. It feels like how Ronaldo will do it. And happens more often than, with other forwards, I've noticed. So either way, it could be simply just the strength in his attributes. But it's more so how he does it. So that's interesting for me. Another chance started. It's Ronaldo and it's Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Set up. It goes to Ronaldo. It goes to Rashford. And that could, one more goal for us, get a 2-goal breathing space. That's going to be really good as we're about to get into halftime here. 5 minutes left. We don't want any errors. Nah. We haven't looked likely, but you always worry. Get one more. Luke Shaw has been excellent. That was neat. I just mean throughout the whole season, he's shown, good signs. Attacking down that left side. And 2-1. I take that lead. I think we deserve to be winning going to halftime. So I'm going to go point finger. Cool, there's a lot you can say. You can mention the rivalry, but I'm pleased. Yeah. Every single player on the pitch, and then some players on the bench are pleased, but on the pitch, everyone's inspired and motivated. Come on. There has been an aspect. I'm not saying anything too early, but even like the last couple Premier League games I played, great opponents, but it's felt without a challenge, even though it hasn't been an easy win. Like right now, it's only 2-1. It's not like we're winning easily, but I feel like there's a lack of challenge. Like the opponents are not challenging us the way they probably should do. Like what's Salah done today? You know what I mean? Marcus Rashford. Let's bring on Jadon Sancho over on that left side, which I'm pretty happy with bringing him on. Bruno Fernandes. That's a big change to make if you're going to sub him, so we're not going to do that just yet. Not just yet. Like, I mean, Liverpool 1 goal off, equalising. This could still really go either way. And if we look at everyone else, Pogba hasn't been good at all. Let's bring on Donny. Tchouameni, we're going to change his role because we know we can't go and ease off tackles on a ball-winning midfielder. It's kind of part of the role. So we go central midfield, defend. Luke Shaw for Luke Thomas. You're like, oof, that's a big call. But Luke Thomas, obviously, he has got the buy, like you can buy him if you want. He got the clause in his contract. 36 million. You still wonder about off this season's quality, no, but it's more long-term. Like, he's 20 years old, English, homegrown. I already mentioned that point. So it's an interesting one to go for. You see his transfer value there. So it's around that mark. Because he's got his whole footballing career ahead of him. And I think he is going to be Premier League quality. So, yeah. that would have been up for debate, whether to sign him or not. But it really looks like it's just going to be played out here. Oh, before we speak too soon, I feel like I'm glad we saw something, opposed to just ending on, continuing without a highlight for a little bit. If that was the test they had, yeah, we're really going to take that. It didn't have that say. It didn't feel like a Champions League game. I felt like Liverpool probably should have threw more at us, but maybe it was. I think you got to give credit to your own tactics. Maybe we didn't let them do that. As much as I'm like, I want to see my opponents try to stop us from winning the Champions League. Let's celebrate this. Let's celebrate this for a second. Let's celebrate this for a second. Oh, that's going to hurt the Liverpool fans. Let's celebrate for a second. Let's go. Oof, look at that. Doing cartwheels and everything. Clearly pumped, but yeah, let's go. Congratulations, what a win. And that's, a really, really good way to finish things up on. Cristiano Ronaldo getting the brace, and he settled the game. There was no goal after the 26th minute as well. So, it's football. These things happen. It doesn't have to have a too deep reason behind it. Champions League, okay. Can we do this, please? Go up with the keyboard? Yeah, you have to click it first. Rashford groin, 3 to 4 days. That's not going to hurt next season. Just, have a rest before you go out for your celebrations, mate, for the season. After all this, you get the Champions League medals. And I already mentioned this if anyone else is from Australia. And this is what takes you above anyone else. You win the Premier League, you win the Champions League, you're done. One season is done. And bigger than the rest. And you see Ange Postecoglou, obviously, like, he had a lot of success within Australia, and you don't get the same points for that compared to winning the Premier League and Champions League. Who would have thought? But nah, that's why I said for that case, it's probably a bit harder. Like, sometimes when I've done like a serious save, I've wanted to put my nationality as England. If I'm like doing a standard save in England, I'm like, I might as well. There's no too much hard feelings there. Like, just to see it more of a challenge. So it's a bit harder to, go up to the Hall of Fame there. I'm not sure if you guys do the same, if you're from another country as well. But anyway, we'll praise Cristiano Ronaldo as we finish it up right there. So, we're going to leave it there. That's where the season is done and dusted. If you could leave a like on the video, greatly appreciated. But this is the end of the series now. It was a good little beta save, before we start our journeyman. And I haven't really done a save like that for a really long time. I did, on YouTube especially. And the last couple of years, I've been really happy with how the series have been in terms of the content of them. Like the last couple series, main series on the channel, we've proper completed, which have been very good. And I feel we're stepping up in each one. Blackburn was good in FM20, and then in Sunderland, as I touched on those two, in FM21, that was deeper with a lot more episodes. It probably took longer because it's funny, we were only one division lower. FM20, I think things just worked out quite well. But I'm really excited what we're going to do with the Journeyman. It's going to have a longer process about it. We'll be starting at the very, very bottom, unemployed. So, be ready to join it from the start when the full game drops in a couple days, because, that's going to be, I'm like, this is going to be really tough. We're going to make it hard on ourselves for a few reasons, but, most notably giving our manager no experience whatsoever. Like, who's going to want to take us? Who knows? But, stick around for that. And as I said, if you're part of the Patreon at the respective tier, you'll be able to play this save and also, download this save I'll put up, and other ones that I've had up from previous years if you've watched those. So, I did want to add a few things that you guys thought would be interesting to help support the channel. As I said, I got it in the description to help me, do YouTube full time, at least more comfortably, but without getting into too much personal things. We'll leave it there. Thumbs up, greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys next time.